Good morning, you guys. So it is, let's see, it's about 8 o'clock on Saturday, and I am going to get on my motorbike and take a really long ride. I think it's time that I finally go south and try to see if I can connect to Kulas. And I figure I owe him a debt of gratitude for showing me the heart of the Filipino people. Now that I've got my cycle here and I've paid a bunch of money to get it here, it's like, maybe I'll just make the trip. Then I'll be done with it. I feel like I've had these little promptings for years. Oh, you should meet Kulas. Oh, you should go down south. And I felt like him and I were probably very similar in spirit. And it just felt like, I need to do that. I need to just do that. Go down there and make that happen. And whether we hit it off, whether I get to connect to him, whether he's busy, I don't know. But it's kind of like this in life. If you feel prompted to do something, you're better off making that attempt and try than to just ignore that prompt and then one day regret never having made that. If at the end it didn't work out or it didn't make sense, then but if you keep feeling it over and over again, then do it. And that's what this is about. It's about me going, you know what? I really don't want to ride my motorcycle in the rain on roads that I'm completely unfamiliar with for, over 5 hours to maybe see somebody that might not be there. I'm going through all this stuff in my head going, I really don't want to do this, but then I got that little nudging going, maybe I ought to just do it and say I did it for whatever it is, and then I'll know. Hey, Vern. Hey. So then there's that other thing. So I went to leave my apartment yesterday and the door handle decided that it wasn't going to work anymore. And I had one of the young guys go look at it, and it worked one last time as he was here, then he left, and then it's not open since. So you can turn it and the latch mechanism doesn't attach. Now if I had a screwdriver, I could pull this thing out and hand it to him and say, here, I need another one, can you get me another one? But I don't have a screwdriver, and I don't know if he was too excited to work on it, so I'll show you what I'm looking at. So I'm gonna have to climb out the window, you guys. Oh, here and say, here's the key, sorry. You gotta go back in through the window because your door handle don't work, so. All right, so here's the deal. It's unlocked, and it doesn't wanna open it. I keep wanting to kinda hope it's gonna work, but you can kinda see it's maybe trying, but there's no way it's, been at this a little while now, and so it looks like we're going out the window today, you guys. Out the window. At least there's a balcony here, so that's a plus. If there was no balcony here, I don't know what I'd do. I'd be yelling out the window, hey, there's no phone here to call for room service. So hell, at least it looks like it's clearing up. I'm excited. I thought it was raining, but it looks like maybe it's over. So all right, you guys, gonna hit it. So let's open this dude up. Just set our bags outside, out the window here. You guys think I'm kidding? Out the window we're going, man. One bag. The big bag here. Okay, let's set it off to the side. So we gotta come out the window there. All right, so thankful there's this window I can climb out, you guys. Put my gear, put my shoes on, and let's hit it. Let's get ready to hit it. I just packed up the bags, and I'll have to get some gas. Be nice to find some rain pants, but I don't know. It looks so far like it might be cleared up and be okay, so really excited about that. So here's what we got. I got the green bag. I got the green bag in the box. I got this one kind of strapped down here. I got a foam cushion that I had put on here. That'll give me a little bit of extra memory foam for my buttocks. That's it. Gonna ride into the sunset, just like John Wayne. Look how amazing this area is. Just getting prettier and prettier the farther I go up in through here. It's just unbelievably beautiful here, Mindanao, you guys. I'm gonna stop periodically and kind of give you a view where I'm at. Yeah, if I say this place is beautiful too many times, you'll maybe get the idea. I'm just blown away. Last time I came through here with Elvie to go to Bukidnon, it was overcast. And we saw a little bit of sunshine coming in, and I seen how beautiful this was, and I'm like, oh my gosh, so lucky I'm coming back this way, going south to Katiel, and I could show you guys. Get ready to hit it, back at it. So I stopped at the 7-Eleven here, and I still have about 3.5 more hours to go. Getting a lot of stairs here. I don't think they see a lot of foreigners come through here very often, especially not in the last couple of years, so here's where we are. Gonna hit it. It's about noon now.
I would be up waiting for you if you had to leave. I would wait a lifetime if you were at sea. I just wanna say that I feel that
it's like the Garden of Eden, you guys. Look at this place.
Maybe we should hurry up and seal the deal.
I just got into Tagum. It's 6 p.m. I booked the hotel here for the night because I'm not driving anymore. I've been in that motorcycle from like 9:30 until like 6 p.m. tonight. Man, that's a long ride. And I ended up going up through the mountain pass roads, and there was like nobody on these roads, you guys. Beautiful country, but I didn't think it'd be this long in the saddle. So wow, that was a long ride, man. So now I just stopped at this little Seri store, getting something to eat. Got a cup of noodles, a Pepsi, some Sky Flakes. Gotta have Sky Flakes with your cup of noodles. That's it, you guys. I'm gonna eat this and I'm going right to bed. I'm done. I'm not driving in the night. I'm not driving at dark. I'm exhausted, just exhausted. So booked a room here and it was 1,300 pesos. So it's about 20, let's see, $24 a night. All right, so I told him I didn't want any aircon on, and he cranked the aircon on, so I'm not a big aircon fan because it seems to get me sick all the time. So this is what we got. We got to turn this dude on, low fan. High cool. No, we didn't want that. We wanted just a fan. Thermostat to 0. There we go. There's the current settings. So this is my room for tonight for 1,300 pesos. A little bathroom looks like. Let's see. All right. There's the Tabo, typical Filipino toilet paper system. And there we go. So it's enough for me for tonight. I don't need too much. I just need a place to crash. Like I say, I'm exhausted. Brought my bags in. That's it, you guys. So tomorrow I'll take the rest of the trip. I ended up going down through the mountains. Whether it was intended or not, it's a beautiful trip. I'm kind of glad I did, but I don't think I'll do it again because it's just so exhausting. I went up through the mountains in the backcountry where there was like nobody. There was nobody. And then I came across some really primitive little hut homes, and yeah, it was real simple, real simple. It was just gorgeous up there, though. Oh my gosh, some of the prettiest country I think I've ever seen is up there, you guys. So that was really cool. And it was like every few meters, it was like a curve. I swear to God, it made the road to Hana seem straight. It made the road to Pi Canyon seem straighter. It was crazy. There had to be hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of turns on that trip, you guys. It was worse than a spaghetti noodle. Oh my gosh. It was okay on the bike, but my hands started getting tired because I kept shifting. Up, down, up, down, up, down. It was like, oh, this is too much. And it rained for, oh my gosh, it pounded rain for like 30 minutes solid. I mean solid. I was soaked to the bone.
my shoes were filled with water. I could have just tilted my shoe and drained the water out. So I had a poncho. I was going to try to buy some rain pants, but then I got lazy. I passed the City Hardware and it was still sunny, and I'm like, I'll pass. You know, when you ride around here with a raincoat and rain pants, you get really hot really quick. And I should have just bought some pants. That'll be my next thing to buy. Have some pants and then a poncho, and then you're pretty much all set. But your gloves are going to get wet. My backpack, I tried to cover it with the poncho, but it was so windy it kept just blowing off of it. But in any event, you guys, this is some must-see country. If you get a chance, really take the time to come through here. It's exhausting, but it's kind of a lifetime trip thing, you know? You just got to do it once in your life, and you'll always be grateful you did.
Good morning, guys. It's after 7. I've been up on and off since about 5. I started thinking today, you know, we always give ourselves excuses to not try something, to not go forward, to just like get somewhere and then stop because we hit that excuse and we talk ourselves out of doing things. And I'm gonna buzz over to Katiel and see if I can connect to Kyle. And I don't know if I can or not. I don't know if he's there. It's like YouTubers are kind of hard to connect to. They get a lot of people that want to connect to them, and they're not always responsive. They're not always receptive to that. And maybe from good experiences, maybe from bad experiences, maybe to being overwhelmed, maybe just kind of wanting their own free space. And I get that. I totally get that, you know? And that's one of the biggest reasons why I've talked myself out of making this trip down here. There was a time when I think I sent like a couple messages on like maybe a video or two that, hey, you know, I'd like to come down and meet you sometime. And it just didn't get any traction at all. And I almost just talked myself out of totally coming down here at all. But like a lot of you guys are like, you know, you gotta go there, you gotta try to connect to Kyle. And so it's kind of been a reoccurring theme. And it happened, I'd say about 3 days ago. I got a message, hey Vern, you know, there's a guy in the Philippines called Becoming Filipino, and his name's Kyle Jennermann, and maybe you ought to go meet him. And it's just that constant, dang it, okay, I'm gonna do this. Now, because he lives so far away, it wasn't convenient. It wasn't convenient to get to Mindanao. It's not convenient to get down to his spot. So I put it off, and I put it off, and I put it off. And I thought about doing this years ago, because I've been in the Philippines since 2016. And it was easy for me to talk myself out of even making this trip right now. When I was in Cagayan, I had a choice. It looked like it was gonna rain for like every day. And I thought, I don't know if I wanna ride all the way down there. And it took me like 9 hours to get to Tagum, Davao. And I went through the mountains, kind of took the long way around. And when I was up in Cagayan, it's like, okay, it's either now or when am I gonna do it? When am I gonna try this trip? I put it off so many times, and I already have my motorcycle here, and I've already paid to get the crazy thing over here, and it cost me a bunch of money, and it's like, well, let's just do it. So that's what this video is about. It's about going there, coming full circle, and connecting the dots.
All right, guys, this is what I'm trying to avoid. I'm gonna leave here in about 20 minutes. I decided we're gonna go get some rain pants, see if we can find something to stick over our feet, make this trip a little bit more enjoyable. So we're here in a little tuk-tuk, and we're en route. As you can see, nice and wet today. Trying to stay dry. All right, guys, my butt hurts every which way it can hurt. Oh my God, this is such a ride out here. I put on 100 kilometers today and I'm still not there. It's about 4:20. And I hope I'm within 20 minutes away. So that's where we're at. Give you guys the shot. Welcome to Katiel, you guys. We are in southeastern Mindanao, the home of Kulas. So I decided to just get a room here in Katiel, and these fine folks were very kind to help me out. Treated me to coffee.
And they are here in Katiel. So they're running
For
counselor here in Katiel.
Cateel Double Oriental.
So-
I'm running for counselor here in Cateel Double Oriental.
Nice.
I hope I win.
I hope you win too.
Yes.
Number 4 sa balota, Andrew Reyes Bastida.
Perfect. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. It was nice meeting you. And thank you for the
Number
coffee.
38.
This is their setup and they offered me coffee and we had a good chat. So I had a really good time. So thank you so much, you guys. So I'm going to try some of Mama Rose's famous pancakes here with natural coconut tuba honey. So these folks are also hanging out, hoping Kulas shows up.